everyone, welcome to Humane Yoga. My name's Chloe and I'll be leading you through a relaxing bedtime yin this evening. This can also be used anytime that you feel like you just need to unwind and decompress from the day. Okay, so if you want to pause the video and just grab any props that you think you might need. So maybe a bolster if you have one, but if not, just any cushion. And then if you also find yourselves a nice wall to practice against, you can also do this in bed with we'll take our feet up against the wall so you can put your feet up against your headrest. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll come onto hands and knees. And coming into a tabletop position, so taking the wrists below the shoulders, the knees below the hips, and we'll just take some cat-cows here, just starting to bring some freedom and some ease into the spine. Okay, so on the next inhale, dropping the belly, opening up through the heart, taking the gaze up towards the ceiling, and then exhaling, tucking the tailbone, grounding the spine, tucking the chin, and then inhaling to open up through the chest. Exhaling to round. Really starting to move with the breath here. Inhaling, dropping the belly. And exhaling to round. And then from here, just taking any movement that feels good, releasing any tension in the body, maybe circling the hips, maybe taking the sit bones back towards the heels. Just really listening to the body, starting to intuitively move into all of those nooks and crannies, all of those knots that have developed throughout the day. I can hear lots of cracks going on in my body right now. Just really massaging into those areas. Changing direction. Let's take the sit bones all the way down to the heels and we'll come into a child's pose. So maybe taking the knees a little bit wider here, taking the feet together, and then walking the hands out along the mat and bringing the forehead down to the earth. Letting the heart sink down towards the mat. Taking some deep breaths here into the belly. Just taking a moment here to allow anything from the day to just release into the earth, letting go of the day. Using some deep exhales to completely relax, melting into the moment. Few more deep breaths here, seeing if you can really melt the sit bones back towards the heels just a little bit deeper for the last few breaths. Nice inhale, starting to pull yourself forward, pressing the palms into the earth and bringing yourself back into a tabletop position. Bringing the knees back to hip distance apart. And then from here, really rooting down with the left palm. And then taking the right arm overhead, inhaling, taking the arm up, opening up through the chest. And then on an exhale, threading that right hand through behind the left arm, bringing the right shoulder down onto the earth, the right cheek onto the earth, and coming into this beautiful twist. From here, you can either walk the left hand out towards the front of the mat, or taking the left hand behind you into a bind here, opening up through the chest a little bit deeper. And just feeling into what feels good for you here. Feeling that beautiful massage into the organs of the body. Inhale, pressing the left palm back down into the earth, and then inhaling, taking the right arm overhead, opening up through the chest again, and then exhale, right hand comes back down to the mat. Just taking a moment here, staying for breath here. And then next inhale, reaching the left arm overhead, opening up through the chest. Exhaling, threading the left hand behind the right arm. Bringing the left shoulder onto the earth, left cheek. And then again, either walking that right arm towards the front of the mat, or bringing it into a bind behind the back. Exhale, feel as if you can feel your body sinking into this place of complete relaxation. Breath here. And when you're ready, taking the right hand to the mat, and then on an inhale, bringing that left arm back through and taking it overhead. Exhaling that left hand back down towards the mat. Staying here for one breath. From here, just walking the hands back towards the knees, taking the sit bones to the heels, and then we'll set up for our next pose. Okay, so taking hold of your cushion or bolster, and we'll come to bring our legs up against the wall. Okay, so taking the right sit bone onto the bolster, and then from here, leaning back, and just bringing yourself so you can get your legs up against the wall, bringing the back onto the earth. And just playing around here, moving around until you find a comfortable position. So the bolster wants to be just under the hips at the bottom of the lumbar spine. And then from here, taking the arms out wide, closing down the eyes. Taking a deep breath in here. And then exhaling, sighing it out through the mouth. Let's take that one more time. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling, sighing it out through the mouth. Just letting go of any remaining tension in the body, in the mind. Just feeling into the sensations in the body here. The change in direction, the blood flow of the body, the legs above the head. So often sat in chairs or behind a wheel. Sometimes we need that change of perspective. Few more deep breaths here. Starting to unfurl yourself from this posture slowly as possible, rolling onto one side, bringing the hands to the earth, and then slowly pressing yourself back up to seated. Okay, and from here we'll bring ourselves onto our mats. So taking your pillow or bolster along the mat, parallel to the sides of the mat, and then we'll just come into a reclined butterfly. So bringing the soles of the feet together, and we're wanting to create a diamond shape in between the legs here. So taking the feet out quite wide, maybe taking any extra cushions underneath the knees, and then when you're ready, starting to lower yourself back down onto the bolster. Taking the arms out wide or bringing them into cactus arms for more of a heart opening pose. And then when you've found your comfortable position, closing down the eyes and just sinking into the earth, feeling that support of the props beneath you. Deep breaths into the belly. Body and mind are completely relaxed. few more minutes, or you can take the legs out long and come into your Shavasana, or just roll straight into bed. Have a beautiful night's sleep. I hope you're feeling beautifully relaxed humans. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.